I'll be the one you need, baby, oh baby, yeah. Usinupe mwingine moyo mama. Drop out. Alusa, don't be a drop out. Do your bad grades. Rolling on the high grade. And I'm thinking it's a middle.
Hey, what's up, wonderful people? Thank you so much for joining us on this podcast for the weekend. I do hope it's been wonderful, and thank you so much for being part of us as we get to learn Swahili right here on the planet. And remember, what happened is that we are always looking forward to a family that can get to have an interest in learning the Swahili language. And what we do say is that you can only get better consistently with your interest in the learning Swahili language. It doesn't matter whether you're a new learner, it doesn't matter whether you have been at it for a while, it doesn't matter, but the goal is for you to be able to get language. So if you're with us for the very first time, thank you so much. So Karibu Sana, and Karibu is actually Karibu. That is exactly what we say when you're trying to introduce someone to a class. Or when you're trying to welcome someone to a class, say karibu sana. Karibu. Karibu. Simply means you are most welcome to the platform. And in case you didn't wonder what is that has been happening for the previous sessions, what you get to realize is that over time we get to introduce ourselves to somebody. So it is very, very easy. You normally use your palm, you raise your palm like this, and you do say A, N, E, O, U. So if you do say A, N, E, O, U, those are the five vowels in Swahili, and the five vowels they are very, very easy for you to remember. You can use and you can always get to introduce yourselves to those particular vowels. So welcome back to the classes for Swahili. I do hope that everyone is doing wonderful, and thank you so much for joining us for the show. In case you have a question, tafadhali you can ask your question in other Swahili. What did you say in Swahili is tafadhali uliza swali. Tafadhali is Tafali uliza swali. So tafadhali simply is for ask, and therefore if you have a question, you can ask. Feel free to ask. And in case you are wondering what you can get to do when you're trying to get to someone, you want to know what their name is, in Swahili, unazouliza jina lako nani? Jina lako nani is Jinalako, nani, and therefore you can ask jina lako nani, and therefore they would understand that to be what is your name. And if you're introducing yourself, you can say jina langu ni Spike, jina langu ni Timo, jina langu ni Matthew, jina langu ni Jinala, jina langu ni Timo, jina langu ni Timo, and you can always say my name is Timothy. Timo. And in case you have a question, you can always ask, say, jina lako nani? And say, signal the start of a question, and you can say, jina lako, lako is nani, nani. And therefore you ask what is the name of the other person that you have interacted with. And in case if it is a difficult name, you can always say Ningependa, which is I would like Ningependa, which is I would like to know your name. Ningependa kujua jina lako. Kujua jina lako. So therefore, if you're trying to expel or if you're trying to know someone's name, so what you can always do is ask their name. Ningependa kujua jina lako. And you can always start with your name and you can say jina langu ni jina langu ninaitwa Swahili, ninaitwa jina or ninaitwa so and so. If your name is Stephen, you can say ninaitwa Stephen. If your name is Robert, you can say ninaitwa Robert. If your name is Jermaine, you can say ninaitwa Jermaine. So whatever your name is, you can always introduce yourself with that. And you might say ningependa kujua jina lako, which is I would love to know your name. If someone says they would love to know your name, what you realize is that your name is a bit valuable and you want to know exactly what the name is. So if you're learning Swahili and you're here for the first time, what you happen to do is get to introduce yourself and tell your name and tell what you do. For example, you must say Nature Spikes. If you say Nature Spikes, then that happens to be my name is Spikes. If you say Nature Jermaine, then happens to be my name is Jermaine. If you say Nature Robert, then happens to be my name is Robert. If you say Nature Michael, then that happens to be Michael. So what I would actually urge you to do is be very, very active in terms of introducing yourself and also in terms of learning what are the names of the other people. And apart from the names, you can also get to introduce yourself with what you do. So for example, you might say, jina langu ni Spikes, mimi ni Seremara. And if you do say that your name is Spikes and your name and you happen to be a Seremara, then what happens is that you actually also get to introduce yourself and say what you do with the language. So you might say, mimi jina langu ni Spikes na mimi ni mwanafunzi, or mimi ni mwalimu, or mimi ni mkurugenzi wa kampuni fulani. So what happens is that you actually still get to introduce yourself. What happens is that you always trying to connect with the rest of the family. For those of us who have joined us, please how can I introduce myself? You normally say, I'm Jambo for a group of people. I'm Jambo for a group of people. Or you can say Jambo for a group of people. And when you do say Jambo, that means you're saying hello to one individual. But you're saying Jambo to a group of individuals, that means that what you say, I'm Jambo. So I will say Jambo, habari yako. So Jambo is hello. Habari yako is how are you. It is simply how you get yourself and how you get to maybe perhaps do an icebreaker. Let's say Ujambo, jina langu ni Spike. That will be hello, my name is Spike. That is exactly how you get to introduce yourself, how you get to say what your name is, and how you get to maybe perhaps tell the people what you are about. Because you might say, kwa hii jamii, in this society or in this community, I am responsible for this and that. Because for what I do know, if you want to be responsible for something, you want to cause a change, a positive change in that community. But for people who do say, oh, example, jina langu ni Spike, and nataka do that. For the things that you want, those can come later. But what you want to do is to introduce yourself and also be a responsible of the community, responsible member of that particular community. So, if you're responsible for what means that you say, I'm Jambo, jina langu ni Spike. That would be hello, my name is Spike. And I am responsible for this and that. Nahusika na shughuli ya maji. That would be I'm responsible for the issues of water. So there is no way in the Swahili context or in the African context that you would want to introduce yourself, but you also have to apply that to the level of responsibility. So you must say jina langu, which is my name, jina langu ni Spikes. I'm Jambo, ninaitwa Spikes. That would be hello, my name is Spikes. And then after you say that, you also would have to say ninahusika na shughuli ya maji. That would be I am involved with the matter fixing water in this particular community. And therefore, that would be your main goal or your main priority. Someone comes up and says, oh, I'm involved against that, but they're not involved with that. That means that happens to be a responsibility that you have to run away from. But if you're trying to get yourself involved with a society, then it means that you have to introduce yourself with that particular issue that you're talking about, and that is the way things have to work.